Happy rainy Friday morning, at least from Roanoke, Virginia. We have a little bit of rain going on. I am looking to see where my chat is for anyone that is viewing this. There we go. Um, Yeah, so hope things are going well for you wherever you are in the world. I love having lived all over the world. I love it. Just that pretty much any place in the world we go, we have friends to visit. Just this morning, I got a text from a friend from Okinawa, Japan, who was in Adelaide, Australia at a conference and met a neighbor who lived 150 meters away from me in Chiang Mai, Thailand. And just, I love people, so I love it. Connecting with people all over the world. Super fun. I just wanted to get on here and let you know that we have the beta version of our courses live at 4bam.com. And hi, Poupée. Hope things are going well for you and your business in Chiang Mai. But we have courses live at 4bam.com. The Effective Entrepreneur course is on there, and that includes right now personal productivity and effectiveness, just kind of how you operate. It actually could help anyone if you have a little bit of freedom in your life. And, if you're doing kind of thinking work, that would be helpful. There's a co-coaching course on there that I created with Alex Sartor and Peter Van Osdal years ago, but really good course on just coaching one another and giving you skills to coach others. So if you haven't ever gone through coaching training, it's about an hour. It's really great. And then there's a short course on making disciples, just about 15 minutes. It was also the same as our last episode of the BAM School podcast. But yeah, there's some other information on there. But those are all available at 4bam.com. Those are free courses. We'll have some paid courses and paid community in the future, and hopefully some fun events of bringing people together. So if you are a missional entrepreneur, love to connect with you on there. Love to have you connect with us. And if there's any area of life where you're, needing clarity or help or encouragement, feel free to reach out to me. Love to help people in that way. Trying to look and see. This is newer software for me, so I can't see who is listening. Like when I'm because this is streaming out to like 5 different places, but usually on Facebook or whatever you can see if people are on there. But I can't see you right now, so I can't give any shout outs. But hope everyone is doing well wherever you are in your part of the world. Oh, I'm going to share a cool little thing that I have an aunt and uncle that came through. Hey, Julie Mintz. Good to see ya from Colorado Springs. But my aunt and uncle visited this week, and I have a lot of cool aunts and uncles. I was blessed to grow up with, just aunts and uncles that were really supportive. A couple of them have passed, which is unfortunate. I was just thinking of my Aunt Cheryl this morning, who passed away a couple years ago. Aunt Donna, and really interesting. One, he's in his late 70s and still is doing meaningful and purposeful work. But he also said, I really want to be doing things. Like in fact, at one point he said, I wish I was still working. And his wife's like, you are still working. It's just not like 40 hours a week. He kind of gets to set his own schedule, go into the schools. And so I was like, I'm going to remember that someday I'm not going to have all these things going on, and I'll long for the times when things get a little bit crazy. I think like one of the good advantages of getting older is like more things are together. Maybe you're starting to worry about your health or whatever, but you've kind of typically figured out life, retirement's figured out, you've got your home, all that kind of stuff settled. And so, yesterday I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning and, realized when I went to the restroom, we had no water, and we're getting construction done. And I'm like, the guy cut a water pipe or something, that was my first thought. And, so at 2:30 in the morning, I'm like outside, I'm looking at the pipes, I'm trying to figure out why we have no water. And then I sit down and I'm doing some web stuff for a client, and, like having to wait on, 24 hours for DNS settings to get in place. And so I was like, well, I'm awake now, I might as well start working. So around 3, I started working. And then the day was just crazy, like meetings, trying to figure out water, trying to get things done. And as Jen and I were having coffee in the morning, I was really struck by Uncle Guy saying like he still wanted to be doing stuff. So I'm going to take today, which started at 2:30 in the morning, and just take it as a challenge, and being mindful of the fact that, like the craziness is something at some point in life I might wish there were more of in my life. And I think that also there's something kind of connected to that too, where I found the little place where you can see I can just see that people are on here. I can't see who the individuals are. I thought of something like a week ago, like if you're bored with life, you probably need to introduce a little bit of craziness and a little bit of excitement, a little bit of adventure. And if you're stressed with life, you probably need a little bit of peace, silence, solitude, putting yourself in those places. And I found a cool thing last Sunday that kind of did both. And that was I took a drive through really thick fog, but up to the Blue Ridge Parkway where I was above the fog. And in fact, I never posted any of those pictures. They were really cool, looking out over an ocean of clouds, being up on the mountains. I guess they are mountains, but when you're like from a place like Colorado Springs, like Juju, you don't really think of the Blue Ridge Mountains as real mountains. But that kind of did both. It was a little bit of excitement, a little bit of fun, and lots of peace. So that was kind of a cool little opportunity. But I'm going to hop off. Hope you're having a great Friday. Hope things are going well for you. If you're a missional entrepreneur or you're interested in business's mission or anything like that, please go to 4bam.com. You can sign up for our free courses and mailing list. Hope you're doing well.